Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. The Doctor is in, and thank you so much for joining today, Maui the Great. Glad to have you here, and congratulations. So, you're the first one to post, and then Rocky redeems first right after you. All right. Well, thank you both for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm Dr. Novelle, and I will be streaming Horizon Forbidden West tonight. So, how's everybody doing? Oh, before we get into this, let me make sure that my sound alerts are working. So I know that's been kind of a dodgy thing lately. Winding down because you have to be off to work at 3 o'clock in the morning? Okay, alright. Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning, that's rough. Okay, why is the sound alert not going through? Maybe if I try hello there. Hold on. Something's not... Heard Horizon Forbidden West, and I must go, I must see this, I want to get this game so bad. Alright, well thank you for being here, I appreciate you. Always good to see a new face in the chat. Were you in, whose stream did I see you in? I want to say was it Kishu's? Okay, alright. Just wanted to check and see where I'm finding people here. Alright, I don't know what is going on with my sound alerts, why it's not... There it goes. Weird. Okay. I don't know what was the issue there. Anyway. So now that I know that those are working, let's continue here. I'm really not sure what stage I am in the game. I just got the Omega clearance from Ted Farrow's bunker, which reminds me I need to update my outfit here because I don't think this is particularly great stats. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so. Utaru Harvester, there we go. Oh, no, you're fine, Rocky. Like, it's just... I actually prefer having... more conversation and chat than less. If the questions get to be a bit too irritating, I will let you know. But so far, you're fine. Alright, what do we have here? So according to the main quest, I need to go back to the base. So... but oh, I am level 30. Okay, cool. No. Also, trying to remember what it is I'm doing and where. Let me real quick look around this area because there might be some stuff that I should like to...
Your presence is an honor, living Quite a move. Keep an eye on her.
Okay, keep open stash. I'm doing well. Been kind of tired today, but you know, it's that's not a huge issue. Hey, Christonium with the raid of 5 people. Thank you for joining, Chris. How's it going? How was your stream? Alright. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for joining. I am Dr. Novelle. I stream a variety of content. Today you've got me on my gameplay stream. Wednesdays I try and do my visual novel voice acting streams. What were you playing, Chris? All right, let's see here. Oh, right. I need to get more metal shards. Monster Hunter. Okay, all right. Well, guys, check. I mean, for those of you who did not come in with a raid, check out Christonium's channels. He plays things like Monster Hunter Rise, Satisfactory. What was that other one that you were playing that was really interesting? It was it was some kind of multiplayer one where they were going around. No, it wasn't Grounded. At least I don't think it was. It was very dark. I know that much in lighting terms. Devour. Oh, that's the one. Okay. Yeah. The horror game. Okay, yeah. So, guys, as you can see, he's got a lot of different content to check out. So, if you have a moment, go give him a look. Trying to get your friends to play GTFO again. Finish Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Ah, nice. I finished that one myself a while back. I know people really seem to like that one. I wasn't as thrilled with it, but I think a lot of that is due to just the fact that I didn't really care much for the sailing, and I think a lot of people, I mean, that's the sailing is one of the big reasons other people tend to like that game. So, if think of that what you will. Story was good though. I just, as far as Assassin's Creed games go, it wasn't my favorite in terms of gameplay. I think my favorite in terms of gameplay was probably I want to say it's either Assassin's Creed Origins or Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Yeah, one of those two. All right, let's see. Where should I go here? Base, right. So if I go back to the base, which is where here? Where did it... This is frustrating because I don't remember where I'm supposed to be heading. Oh, I know. Pfft, can just do that. How's the progress on this game coming? I'm not entirely sure. As I was saying before you got here, I just got Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance that I needed in order to, like, capture Hephaestus, so... I get the feeling that crap's gonna get real as soon as I do that mission, though, so we will see how that goes. Alright.
Hello there.
Hello there, Ed Fan. Thank you for joining. How are you? Glad to have you here, as always. Okay, so let's... this way here. Yeah, it's a lot more playable since they've fixed some of those bugs. They've not had an update in a while, so that's probably a good sign. Okay, did I have any more I think I did have more survey drones to update here.
Okay, data module's in.
Okay, so this one's the new one. Tired? You walked a lot today? Okay, gotcha.
I like this one.
Huh. It's not bad. Alright. Also, you're no longer the brightest thing in the room, so that's helpful.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths.
Well, that's peachy.
2 cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
That doesn't sound good. Also, guys, you may notice that there are links in the chat to my Discord, my YouTube, and my Twitter. Discord are for if you want to join in, have conversations, possibly influence which games I might stream in the future. Twitter's for keeping up to date on notifications, and YouTube is for if you want to catch up on anything you missed. So for people like Maui who have not gotten to see the other Horizon Forbidden West streams have done, that's a good way to get caught up if you want to experience the story but don't have any way of getting the game just yet. Alright, Rocky, that's fine.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
What if we were to clone Aloy again?
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
I don't know what's going to be the best approach for this. I mean, the results are going to be the same either way. I'm just like trying to figure out, okay, is she someone who needs the comforting approach, the pep talk approach, or the or the logical one? Okay, given her history, I think the logical approach might be the best.
We have a solid plan. You helped come up with it. Without you there, the probability that the Zeniths discover us is high. But with you, that risk is much less. We'll get Hephaestus, get out, and come back here. It'll be okay. No! You can't guarantee that! I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them! It's hopeless! Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference?
Rost.
What's my defect?
You don't have a Rost. Ha!
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Rost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win.
Yes, he was a good character. Kind of wish that he'd like maybe faked his own death so that way
You don't have to go.
Aloy
Ash.
could never find him
We'll find another
because she
way.
wouldn't even try.
I'll go. Like you said, odds are in our favor if I do. We have to succeed. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
I still don't trust her.
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Like, am I just being paranoid, or... Oh, if we must. What dost thou need?
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say. Oh, I also wanted to give you this. For helping with the land gods. Plainsong is in your debt.
Thank you, Zoe.
You deserve much more for all you've done. May the land always bloom in your steps.
And yours? How'd it go with the chorus after we fixed the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot. To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them.
Okay. I will talk about the other things
I should
later.
go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
You'll hear about it.
I've got someone who's got a side quest for me here. Oh, it's you.
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
Do you?
Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Okay.
I should go.
Of course. Before you do, is everything alright? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
Welcome back.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Alright, let's... Oh, they got more stuff for me, huh? Okay. Now then... Need to find... Oh yeah, I need to talk to Gaia again. Where is she? Here.
Hello again, Aloy. Hello, Aloy.
You just said
Hey,
that.
Gaia. So,
I don't really
Beta.
know.
I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
We're not ready just yet.
See you later, Gaia.
Until next time, Aloy.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... if you have a choice in what video game corporation, who to work for, Umbrella, Abstergo, or corporation from this game, well, let's see. Faro Industries has everyone die, so not that one. I need to get a plow horn again. Umbrella's like fighting zombies and everything. Honestly, I would say Abstergo is probably the least worst place to work for, just as long as you keep your head down and don't dig your nose where it doesn't belong. Not that I particularly want to work for them in the first place, but, yeah, I just... If I had to pick one of those three, it would probably be Abstergo.
Sit, please.
Alright, you got a rumor, huh?
You should know the rebels have been busy. They've set up outposts to the west. And I know the marshals can't deal with all of them, so I'd stay alert out there if I were you.
Thanks for the warning. Getting rid of those outposts might stop the rebels from killing more of their own. Maybe I can lend the marshals a hand.
Okay, so what I'm going to do here is before I start the Gemini quest, I'm going to find Katalo's quest and do that first.
Are you looking to buy?
I'm looking to buy. That was bad, I know. Okay. So... now that we're here, what are we looking at? Chargers, alright. I need to stop pressing the Death Stranding scan button, because that keeps me flailing. What is that? Is it? No, I don't want to shoot that out. I have no idea what that was. It's a Chuckwalla. Now it's ground Chuckwalla. Alright, here. Just sneak up on one of these guys. Nope. Wait a minute.
Should try using something
Spike
like
snout. That's, you're new. Alright, so don't attack that part. Anteaters. Bye-bye and buy bonds.
Down it goes.
Look, I really don't appreciate you, like, what in the heck is that kind of attack? Rude bean. Okay, I don't think you like that. Spikes now sack webbing.
Here's Nola.
Oh. You choose Abstergo too because of reliving history? Yeah, I mean, that's a neat perk of the job, I'll admit. Although, I mean, would you really be getting to relive history, or would you be reliving history as they want you to understand it? Shell Sniper, what is that?
Sky's getting dark. Let's settle in. There's a Cyclops drone monitoring this area. I need to grab its data.
Okay, so now I've got the big giant turtle.
A machine or a walking fortress? I have to be careful with my aim.
Alright, so. Stay still. One component removed. Ooh boy. I should like you, kind sir, to... Oh! Well, that's, That, my dear sir, is a fart. I just now noticed that. Okay. So... Did I actually get to keep any of the things that I just picked up, or no? Claw strider, plowhorn. Claw strider. Spike snout. Okay, so I did get to keep that. Alright, you know what? I don't really care enough about the spike snouts right now, because I need to actually keep moving anyway. I'm more interested in what that is on top of the little hill there. I'll probably go after the tortoise later. Right now, that's not...
Gotta bring the drone down to grab its data. Maybe if I jump onto it?
Aloy, how many of these drones have we jumped onto and brought down that you still feel the need to tell me that maybe I should jump on this thing to get it where I need it? It's just asinine is what it is.
Going down!
Let's see. In Assassin's Creed 4, they have you relive Edward from the Golden Age of Piracy and how he became an assassin to make a video game or a movie.
Alright, now to take this data back to base.
Yeah. I mean, I remember that. I'm just wondering how many of the Abstergo employees get to actually play around with the real history and how many of them are stuck with a sanitized for the masses version of history.
Shock could do a lot of damage.
Yeah. I have literally no clue where I'm going. I can't see at night. No, the other way,
Entire Tanakh village flooded. Maybe from a recent storm. Wonder if anyone made it out. Let's check around the shore. There are a few survivors on that overlook. I should see if they're okay.
I don't think the charger wants to get in the water. Which can't say as I blame them. Alright, what do we have here? We'll talk to the survivors later. Right now, that's what I want. Actually, you know what? Here. You just stay right there.
The water feels thick.
Can anyone hear us?
Loaded. Where are you?
We're trapped in this tower. Flood blocked the way we came in. There's a ladder at the top.
Okay, I'll find a way to get to you. I need to get to the ladder at the top of the building. Maybe there's a way to cross over from the broken one next to it. Machines. Must have moved in after the flood.
Oh, I know what's causing me so much trouble. Hold on. Well, at least part of it. Okay, yeah, I can see a little bit more easily now. I just forgot that I had a certain setting on my monitor switched off. It's not much, but it does help just a smidge.
We lost our weapons in the mudslide.
Sit tight. I'll take care of them. Could shoot it with fire.
No, there we go. Whoa! Pretty impressive, I'll give you that. Alright, I'm gonna need a valor search for this. Right, okay, so... Ow.
Crush him with the boulders! Shoot the support beam!
Oh, right, yes, thank you.
You hit it!
Alright. Fire and electricity, okay.
Should be safer to north now.
We're coming down.
Alright, did I miss anything? Let's see, there's purge water, more purge water. Okay, I think. Yeah. There you are.
Is everyone okay?
Better now, without snapmaws prowling around. You sure know how to fight. We saw some of our comrades stuck on the eastern cliffs. They could use a hand too, if you're willing.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll check
Jeannie.
it out.
We'll head for the shore on the other side to regroup. Thanks again.
Okay. So now... Oh, let me go grab this guy. Okay.
Oh, sailor's life is a life for me. I love to sail in the pounding sea. And never, never, never do a thing about the weather, for the weather never, never does a thing for me.
Yep, I just got one follower away from doing the giveaway stream, guys. Hint, hint. Knowing you, you won't be able to make it. Well, I mean, you know, well, I never said exactly when I would do the giveaway stream. I'm just, like, basically, once I've got the 100, I mean, the giveaway stream's going to be on a Sunday regardless, because that's when I'm going to have the most time on my hands. I haven't figured out what I'm going to stream for that particular one, though. Maybe I'll do the Zero route for Mega Man X5, as I did the bad end route for X a while back, and I haven't done any more of it yet.
Would be interested in this.
So we'll see. But yeah, basically once I hit that 100, then I can actually start planning it out, and then I will put the announcement in advance on my Twitter, which is all the more reason why you guys want to follow me over there, and also on my Discord when the actual giveaway stream will be held. See, I'm not sure, is it the employees of Abstergo or the public who is all reliving history the way Abstergo wants them to, because in the modern day nobody knows about the Assassins and the Templars. In the modern day they think they entered years ago. I don't know. I think it kind of depends on how high a level of an employee you are, really. Get back here!
The Zenith Research Lab's right up that cliff. Catalo said that's where we'll find the parts.
Okay.
Hey, Catalo? I'm at the Zenith Lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way. Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith Lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
The lab's up this way. You okay?
I got this.
Impressive.
Machines. We're scrapping the specters for parts.
Should we dispose of them?
Or we can sneak past them.
Your
Doesn't
choice.
take much damage from fire.
Okay, so I need to... Anything else? Oh, Apex Red-Eye Watcher too, huh? Here, let's do this. Where'd the other one go? I saw a shell walker shell walking about here. Alright. So the first thing I'm going to want to try and do here. So let's see if we can't get some more. Here we are.
Watch it! The wounded beast only fights harder!
To kill her. Made by Hephaestus.
They're getting close.
Yeah, I know. Shut your face. Okay, perfect. Now you just go right back onto your life, and I can get on with bringing about your death. That's right. All right. Okay, so that's not something I was hoping to see. All right. Let's see here. We got one very looks like it worked. Whoa!
I'm not giving up.
You flipped it! Good! This one won't give up!
if you would please stay still long enough for me to actually knock down your... come on, stay still.
Are you still breathing?
I lead him on wild duck chase.
You won't kill me today!
There we go.
It's dangerous even with missing parts! One hand, two hands, you'll still die! This is our day! You should respect the Outlander!
Entrance to the lab is by that tunnel. Come on. Oh, the snow's dampening sounds.
Okay, let's see. Well, except for the crunch, crunch, crunch of people walking through it, I suppose, but, yeah. Okay, where is it? Let me catch up on here. I don't know what the heck is going on, but my utilities bill is almost $200. That's probably summer for you. Assassin's Creed 4, in the modern day, your character did not know it's Abstergo. It's run by the Templars. Okay. Actually, that's not normal for summer. I know it took extra showers to become unsticky, but it shouldn't bump it up that much. Oh, is it your electric or your water bill that's gone up? Or is it all around?
The enemy did this?
It's up, usually around upper 40s sewer. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound normal. My presumption would be inflation, but at the same time, I don't want to, like, presume that, because there could be some kind of an error made on their end, which I would definitely want to talk to them about.
Killer machine. More deadly than the normal one.
Yes, we know. Oh, dude. Oh. I misheard that. I thought I heard him say you flipped it, which to me meant that I had primed it for a critical hit. Turns out all he said was I clipped it, which is a completely different segment. Oh boy. Stop.
We better get a move on. The room we found Beta in is up ahead.
Lead the way.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Get her in this fast.
Hit that weak spot! I got it!
Thank you. You can provide file later. Huh. I mean, it... No.
Is that it down there?
Yep, we better make our way down there. We're here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database that I was talking about.
There's barely room to breathe.
What? 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 Did he just say, in this room, that there's barely room to breathe? Okay. Alright, fine. You know, it's fine. It's fine.
I think I found what we're looking for.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
So,
I'll download the database to your focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the... Spectres!
Fight with honor! We cannot be stopped!
I don't recall how we beat those things last time. Okay, it's weak to acid, so there's that. Oh boy. I think I've got Valor's available. Alright, so let's take a look. Where'd he go? Gonna mute real quick. Okay. Oh, hello. Well, there is a lot about Assassin's Creed, particularly regarding a game I said wasn't my favorite in the series. It's not, like, annoying per se, but it's not... I don't know that it's the best thing that we can be talking about, if that makes sense. let's see here. Let's go to our skill points. Also, let's see. I missed that one earlier because the enemies started filling the room. So far, more Abstergo employees don't know they are run by the Templars, so Abstergo is technically a normal corporation. Okay, gotcha. Alright, let's see. Let's just spike through her abilities. Efficient repair, don't care about that right now. Splitting spike, mounted defense, machine health. No, I don't think that's anything useful right now. I think what we're gonna want is perhaps something in here. Like, actually probably not, because we're not really doing a whole lot of melee attacks, so probably this here. So what's this? Alright, what's this? Ah, build up your valor faster. That's useful. Anything else? Medicinals. Low health regen. Low health melee. Low health ranged. Valor on impact. That sounds useful. Gather more resources from plants. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, there we go.
Stand in our way!
Alright.
There we go. The Zeniths might send reinforcements.
When do I think a new Ratchet and Clank is going to be revealed? That's a good
Should be
question.
somewhere on the second floor.
Behind you.
I think since Insomniac is currently working on Spider-Man 2, which is supposed to be coming out next year, and then Wolverine, which I'm not even sure that we have a release window for that yet. It might be a few years before we hear about another Ratchet and Clank. I mean, I hope we hear about another Ratchet and Clank. What I would love is like a complete remaster of the original games for the PS2. But where was I going with this? I don't want them to like change it as much as they did the remake they did of the first game.
We need to search the entire floor.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Don't get me wrong, I loved the remake of the first game in terms of gameplay, but in terms of story, like they turned Chairman Drek, who was my original favorite villain, into a complete ineffectual loser, and I hate that.
A vent. Might be a way out of this room.
Ah, there we are. Don't know how I'm supposed to get up there, but okay. Oh, I guess I just stand on the table then. Okay. This is Snake. Did I watch the Ratchet and Clank movie? Yes, I did. And, like, I didn't hate the movie, but it felt like something was missing compared to the games, and I can't quite put my finger on what.
To be here somewhere.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's like the movie just somehow felt less fun than the storyline from the games, if you don't count the gameplay.
Please tell me the components are in there.
What did you think of the movie? Or did you even see the movie?
Gotcha. I should go back and give these to Kotalo.
Oh, hello.
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again? Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around, in case there's anything useful.
You liked it?
Very well. I look forward to putting what we found to good use. Walk with the 10.
Yeah, I will say I did like the inclusion of Dr. Nefarious in the film. I thought that was a nice touch, and quite frankly, a necessary one, considering the changes they made to Chairman Drek. But, yeah. So there were some things that I did appreciate about the film. I just think that overall the execution could have gone better. Welcome back, Kid Fan. So back out we go. Hop, 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 hop. You'll have to explain more tomorrow. Okay. No worries there. I think I missed a couple things. Let me make sure that I've got all my things that I wish to procure. That was a prairie dog. Right. Why can't I pick this up? It's frustrating. All right. I missing anything? It would appear that I am not. Ah, crow. Okay. How do you get a bright feather from a crow? Can someone explain that to me? Maybe it was a bright black. I don't know. Alright, let us go back to the base now. Oh, and you're perfectly fine about Assassin's Creed. I just you know, all things in moderation. So
The other ones like to dance.
Well,
Chocolate frosting. Sounds like a ration every soldier should have. Aloy, are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that. Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
yeah. Yeah, no, don't worry about it,
should go
Rocky.
get
It's
ready.
perfectly fine.
I await your orders.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
Okay, so we still have one more place to go in order to finish this up. So let's go there then. Alright, let's see. I need to get over to that campfire there. Did I upload the drone data? I did not. I will do that when I get back. Thank you for reminding me about that, because I completely forgot. Alright, so let's go over here. Oh, I can't get there yet. Alright, so what's the closest spot to it? Here we are.
Champion, over here. I've got something to tell you.
I don't really want to listen to rumors.
Snow's melting on my clothes. Great.
Alright, let's see here.
Honor to greet you.
There we are. So I need to head towards this campfire.
Pretty sure this is where Kotalo wanted us to test his new arm. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Someone's being awfully mysterious. I'll say this
You
for a
took your
guy.
sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
Hey, come back here! Yeah, fine. Whatever.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
You like the movie? It was good. Reminds me a little bit of Star Wars Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, I can see that.
After you.
Why is it missing a finger?
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Machine's weak against frost.
Let's see here. We want to get rid of that mine launcher. And I should like to get... Let's see, this is... Okay. Whoa!
Must have not throw right. I would need to fly to find out what happened to Farika.
Stop moving! Okay, that was,
Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Watch it! The wounded beast only fights harder! Fight with honor!
Must have not throw right.
Oh boy. Stay still for just like a half second, please. Alright, you know what? Since when did this guy get the power of Leroy Jenkins? Why don't you stick around for a while?
Without ammo.
I don't believe it. Okay. We need to do
Let's
this.
see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
So clearly.
Frost ammo could help here.
Let's see, I want the mine launcher. The scanning gears. Come on. Stop moving.
Take them down!
Not even me. Just too much for me. Heaven doesn't fly to find out what happened to Farika. How do you like me now?
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There we go. Oh. I thought it killed me afterwards.
Well, Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels... wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
Okay, so I've finished his side quest. Very good. Let's start grabbing some of these important items we pulled off of that thing. What's this? This one is what? Shock light arrows. Okay. Got a Scorcher primary nerve. I'm sure that's useful.
Nothing up for that.
Anything else? Okay, I think now that we're done with that side quest, we can go ahead and head back to base and begin the Gemini quest. Where's that? Here it is. Trying to remember where the campfire was. Alright, any fish around here? No? Alright. Do quick save. And do the fast travel back over to... I keep wanting to call it Hunter Base, but I know that's not what it is. I'm just so used to the Mega Man X Hunter Base.
Welcome back.
Alright, let's go ahead and attach that drone module.
Okay, data module's in.
What do we have?
I like this one.
Eh. It's kind of meh, but, yeah.
Hey, Gaia.
Okay, what is the point of having...
Aloy, where shall we resume?
What is the point of having a background that can change if it only changes back to this starry background anytime you do literally the only thing you come to this room to do?
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
Connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too.
Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Facility activated. Engaging autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come. Spotted. Aloy! I can use some help! Stay back!
Aloy! Help! Get more ammo.
Get back!
We're safe, Aloy.
Why is it not?
Over here, you!
Oh, you're wounded.
Gee, you think?
Aloy! Get a hand over here!
Okay, so regarding your question about Ratchet and Clank, the game versus the movie, how well they fit in together, there's a couple of things that aren't quite in the same continuity as the film with the game. Like, some things play out differently, but honestly, that's just kind of how the history of film to video game adaptations go. So. Oh boy, I did not think this through.
Get somewhere safe, Aloy.
Aloy! Get a hand over here!
Maybe you could ask Katalo if he's using his automail. If he's not, you can have that hand. I'm a little busy right now.
Okay, Aloy?
Do I look okay to you?
Stay back!
Alright, come on.
Get back!
Alright, so that's one down. Good. Oh, it's a behemoth, of course. do people keep asking someone that just got slammed in the face with a brick that if they're okay? Like, I don't know, you tell me. Oh, Valor Surge. Let's get that going here.
Right away from Beta!
Last one. That's all of them for now. I better check.
You can ride behemoths? Oh, I am totally trying that next time I get the chance.
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
Keep her safe, Varl.
On my life.
I'd sooner believe that they'd kill off Beta than I'd believe that they'd kill off Varl, so we shall see what happens there. Not that I believe that they'll be killing Beta off. I'm just saying, like, you know, the whole keep her safe thing. Like, I don't think she's in any mortal danger. Sorry, no, that's not what I meant to say.
I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
Varl said he would protect her on his life, and I'm just saying, I don't think it'll come to that. Top 10 video games and movies. I don't know if I can get you a top 10. I can get you a good list of things I really like, though. For movies, one of my favorites is The Princess Bride, because that is an absolute classic. What's another good one? The Dark Knight. Love that one.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feet. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber. Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Trying to think of a bunch of really good movies. Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, to be precise.
It's some kind of production chamber. Hephaestus is up to something, all right? What kind of machine is it trying to build? I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down.
I get the feeling we're gonna have to.
Getting materials from. I bet that's where Hephaestus is hiding too.
All right, there we go. This way. So that's 3. What's another good one? Prestige. Prestige is great.
I gotta find where Hephaestus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go.
I love the first Iron Man movie.
Materials and
Well, that doesn't sound good. I should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers. Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it. Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to the power node. I think that could work. I think it could.
Alright. This thing to come in. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I just need to go that way. Here we go. Ah, that's what the rail was.
It should be in near the central platform. Thanks. I should deal with these machines first.
I'm drawing blank on more video games. I mean, on more movies, so let's go with video games. Let me think here. The Ratchet... Okay. If I have to pick one Ratchet and Clank game, I would say A Crack in Time. That's definitely high up there. What's another good one? Mega Man X5, that's one of my favorites.
Shock ammo will do.
Got another Spike Snout here. Ow. There we go. Used to like Marvel movies, but more onto Batman, the Fantastic Four 2005, and its sequel, your favorite superhero movies.
Okay, better.
Okay. Ooh, speaking of, okay, one of my favorite Batman movies is, what is that one? Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. It's an animated two-part film that adapts Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. And it is one of the best comic book adaptations I've seen.
I'm so excited.
Favorite superhero movies, The First Avengers? Huh, gotcha. That was a good one. I like that one. That man is playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. Okay, override network uplink.
Secondary defenses. Intruder, your calling is at.
Oh, great. Machines on the way. Zeta!
Love Ratchet and Clank: Crack in Time. I think it's the only one with free roam in space. Yeah, it is. I quite appreciated that. And all the mini planets and everything. I'm gonna say Ghost of Tsushima is probably fairly high up there. Not necessarily because it's a great game, which it is, but my primary reason for picking that one is actually because of just how gorgeous that game looks. Like, the fact that it looks that good and is actually fun to play, that's a big deal for me. so quite obsessed with Elden Ring. I don't know that I'd put that in my top 10, but it's a contender at the very least. Of course, if we're talking non-traditional games, Umi and Echo, absolutely. Oh, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, that's another game I really enjoy playing. If I had to pick my favorite in the series, it would probably be Ace Attorney 3, Trials and Tribulations. What is that? Oh, it's a Claw Strider. Did you listen to the radio? Yes, I did. I did. There's also kind of a neat little tidbit you can learn about Angela and the radio stations. Bomb sling over.
I got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt the Festus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
Okay, I've got more skill points that I need to deal with, so let's deal with those. Let's see. Smoke bomb capacity. I never used those, so... That seems useful, but not terribly. Quiet spear. What is this? Low health melee. Carry more medicinal berries in my medicine pouch. That'll help. And low health raged again. Let's try this again. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain.
To another chamber.
Well,
don't
not get comfortable.
Don't overthink it, because there's a couple of possibilities. Number one is that maybe
Great. Festus cover. cover the floor with lightning.
The reason why Rivet has a tail is because she's a multiversal variant. Like, maybe Lombaxes in that timeline actually have tails if they're
I've
female.
been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right. Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
Alright, how do I get there, though? That is the question. Nope, no. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just safe to say that maybe in Rivet's universe, female Lombaxes have tails. Either that, or maybe if Lombaxes grow particularly tall, then they don't have tails as a general rule. Or maybe Angela just kept hers hidden up in her clothes somewhere. I don't know. That's another possibility. I mean, it's kind of a ridiculous... oh, how did I survive that? Alright, so how do... Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I just need to get over here and... No.
I gotta find a way past the shield.
I go up here, perhaps? Can I get up somewhere where I will be able to actually... Nope. Get up.
Maybe there's a way over the shield.
Man, I wish I'd thought of that. I wish I had thought that, oh, maybe there is a way over the shield. No. Nope. Gosh, dang it. See, the implication here is that I'm supposed to be able to get up there somehow, but I'm not seeing anything that will allow me to do so. Yeah, no, this is... I see some things that are clearly meant to be handholds. Maybe... Ratchet deadlocked, his tail was in his armor. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's certainly a possibility for what happened to Angela's. It's too high for me to jump. What am I supposed to do? Is there someplace taller in this room that I don't know about? That I'm just completely failing to see somehow? swear they get higher up as they keep going. No, that's not working either. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, I mean, a tail would probably give that away. You're not wrong, so... Can I get up this way? Nope. Okay. I don't think I can reach him from here. So what am I supposed to do? Someplace down there. No, that's not going to help me. Okay, nope. That's not doing it. Hey, what's that? Large supply stockpile. Okay, never mind. Okay, so clearly I need to be hopping a ride on one of these guys, but I just can't figure out where? Not again. She could have lost her tail due to Portapet. That Protopet, yeah. That makes sense. Oh my gosh. Of all the times not to hold someone's hand. This game has been absolutely driving me up the wall with hints towards completely obvious things, and now there's like one thing that's not obvious, and silence. Ugh. I hope that whichever developer was in charge of that asinine decision, may they have mild inconveniences for a year. Like, every time they go to drink their coffee or tea or whatever, it's cold when they don't want it to be. Somebody get me off of this thing, please. Thank you. Well, no, the problem wasn't that it was right in front of me. The problem was that it's something that required me to use my it's something that required me to use the polecaster, despite looking like nothing else I've used the polecaster for previously. Or at least if I have used the polecaster on that sort of thing, it's been so long that they really should have given me the reminder sooner. Okay, so I just... Oh, great.
Oh, here we go again.
That doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
I'm empty.
I'll have to look at your comment in a minute. Bit a little distracted right now. Also, just a little something for if you are not on low latency mode. The moment you see your text go up on the screen is the moment I can actually finally see it. However, I might be a little bit distracted with everything else that's going on the stream right now, and so I might not necessarily be able to get to it right away. So right now, like, I can see that I've got a message, I just can't take the time to read it. But I will as soon as I can. Okay, I know it's weird, Ratchet and Clank.
Now you can override it.
Good work.
Hold on.
You did the heavy lifting.
Okay, good. I've already got everything I need for the plow horn override. Okay, so I know it's weird. Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal was my first Ratchet and Clank game, and Ratchet and Clank A Crack in Time was my first PS3 Ratchet and Clank game. Not everyone plays the games in order. That's normal. And yes, I've made some headway. I've finally figured out why I... Like, they finally gave me a pop-up hint saying, oh, use your Polecaster.
Activate emergency purge in construction bay.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine that Festus was building. It must have finished it.
I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Ada. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Be safe.
Alright, what is the slaughter spine? Okay.
I think it's charging up.
Alright, let's get you all good and immobilized as much as we can.
It is charging. It's covered in plasma.
Okay, and it's weak to frost and... Okay. So let's do this. Whoa.
We got plasma on me. It's gonna explode any second.
Alright, come on now. Alright, out of ammo. Okay.
It's charging up again.
Maybe if I... Alright. Come on. Toughen up. Toughen up.
Keep going. Maybe purge water can dampen its attacks.
I would love to use purge water if I had a purge water weapon. Not again. What am I supposed to do to stop this plasma stuff from affecting me. But maybe attack the tail. I can't even hit. I mean, I need to aim for places I can hit. Like Doom with robots. Not again. Seriously? Actually, do I have any? I do have purge water traps. Hello. It's not much, but maybe. Its ability to inflict elemental damage. Nice. At least temporarily. I will take it. Get away from this guy, please. Okay.
You did it! There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
Okay, very good. Now I just gotta be prepared to deal with Far Zenith. How hard can that be?
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Laurel. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Can't be harder than the slaughter spine. You would think.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. Now we better get started with the merge. It's all set up.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
I wish programming was this fun in real life. Why is everything named after ancient Greek gods? Because of them rebooting humanity, really. I don't even know what that meant. Ah, hello.
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Apparently, he went to the Prometheus School of Wrangling things.
Ooh.
Not that it mattered.
Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around. Now we're having fun, right?
Oh.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed. Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her! I can't even see her!
Beta. Varl.
Those are the Far Zenith crew. They escaped the Earth when it was rebooted. Mind you, most of the people, I mean, like...
Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
What is this breakfast of which you speak? I have never heard of such things.
was all this for? Some kind of survival bunker?
Well, that would appear to be the case. Oh, wait, what's in here? Oh, this is the bathroom.
What is this?
Music.
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain. My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later.
Okay.
Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn. This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits.
Ah, that's right. That's why he wrote the Book of Lamentations.
A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world. The Gust. By Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
Okay, let's see here.
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age.
I can't.
This is Van Vianen's leaded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Von Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
I mean, if you want to call it that, sure.
A lot of weight on his shoulders. She's pulling out her own hair. Madness out of grief. It's hard to watch her suffer.
Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
Well, I mean, I think I've literally...
There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more. Or come upstairs and we'll get down to business. Your choice.
It's over here. Yeah, there is a lot of art. I'm trying to find out how it's, like, relevant, I guess. But we'll see. Unless it's just meant to be an insight into Tilda, which, I mean, so far all I'm getting from her is that she likes art.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well,
Do you blame
suffice
her?
it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere, remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
All right. I will do the voice change thing as soon as we're done with this conversation here, because I don't want to interrupt what's being talked about. So just remind me when I get there.
This channel you shared with Beta. None of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More
Hello
like
there.
a service one could turn to for information.
Hello there, Reeve.
I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
Okay, so what happened to Hades was we managed to stop Hades in the previous game, and he was captured, and we finally, I guess, purged him in this early on in this one. Does that answer your question, Rocky? And hello there, Reeve. Thank you for joining. How's it going? Ed Fan, if you're there, could you give Reeve a shout out, please? Still haven't forgotten your Drax voice change request, Chris. I'll be taking care of that as soon as this massive conversation is done.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
Ed Fan, you need to have live attached to Revolution there. Yeah, you're fine. On the plus side, guys, apparently Revolution is up for grabs. So, yeah, guys, check out Reeves' channel. He has been playing Xenoblade Chronicles X. I think, did you say that you have one more stream to finish that one up, or did you already finish that one stream?
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying. A pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Farzenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time.
So Krypton.
We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
Yeah, I mean, we just met her, so I don't necessarily know that I trust her either, but, yeah. Remind me when Xenoblade Chronicles 3 comes out again?
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Yeah,
Here,
he's still
in the
around.
command center.
He's just been in the background.
By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
I'm gonna save Silence for last, because he's the one I'm most interested in.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
All right, well, thank you for joining, Rocky. You have a good rest of your day or evening, or yeah, I think it's evening where you are. So I will see you again soon.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't. She was almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was.
Thank you, Reeve.
It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling. How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus. By tapping them, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hikaru and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hikaru.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tenakth are cut down outside. First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it. What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay?
What's with the hair flipping
A
around?
while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When.
Well, that's smart, not giving her all the information immediately.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Okay, with that, I can go ahead and start that voice redemption, so give me a moment here.
I'm not moving, so I'm invisible. See? Can't see me. Okay.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Oh, great.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Too much reading. These people have issues. Are there any other data points? There we are. Oh, there's a metal flower here. Where? Ah, there we are. Too much. Where am I supposed to go? I'll do us one better. Why am I supposed to go? Valuables box. Peccary. Ah, there's the metal flower.
That machine was built to kill hunters.
Do I have to hear that every single time you see one? I supposed to get back up there? Here we are. Here we aren't. Where's that flower? There. Where's the flower down there?
Okay, that's enough of that. Where? Okay, so clearly... Wait, what's this? This is just a random room. Okay.
Looks like there's more to this place. I'm sure Tilda won't mind me poking around. How to get through these vines?
There's the way right there. It's inside the building. How? Maybe if it's something I have to go downstairs to figure out. Maybe there's some kind of a secret staircase that I don't know about. Ancient supply box, so I'm supposed to be able to get through here somehow. Nope, not that way. Ah, here we go. And let's see. No.
You're becoming hunted.
Alright, so there's... Maybe if I go around... Or not. What in the heck, guys? Come on. I was afraid I got stuck for a moment there. So clearly there's supposed to be a way I need that I can get back in there.
Looks like it's holding up.
That's just... Come on, come on. I just gotta find it someplace here. Like maybe some external staircase that I'm just failing to notice somehow. Nope. Not there. Okay, so I can't get in. About nope, not this way. Not that way either. Has to be a way in there.
I'll pass. Just gotta keep low and quiet.
Alright, maybe if I... Alright. Is this it? Okay, I'm in. Now I figure out how to get through here. Ah, great. So it was actually pointless to come in here after all. So now how do I get out? Unless... Nope, nope. You know what? Forget this. Nice try, Reeve. Alright, so let's get back to the base. I'll just use one of my fast travel items. And I'll go back there some other time after I look some kind of video up on how to get through there. I was close to being scared that time, Rex. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish up this quest.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotalo's right.
We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that.
You know, honestly, I figured if anyone was gonna die, it'd be Erend.
So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up too after this.
To be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Akaro. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Okay, yeah, let's talk to her real quick and see what's going on. Because I've got a sneaking suspicion about something.
Over here, Aloy.
Or perhaps not.
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and... further east, to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow,
till the sea rises as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Okay. I will go ahead and start wrapping the stream up here. Let's do a manual save. Okay. Very good. Alright, so let's see who is online. Alright, okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap things up. So I will be back on Wednesday with more, what is that? More Umineko. So look forward to that. Hope to see you there. Haven't quite decided how the schedule is going to play out after that, so I'll keep you posted. In the meantime, this is Dr. Novelle signing out for the evening. You all have a good one.